Good afternoon, YouTube. Pinon High School. This is where I used to play football in middle school and also in high school. I used to play quarterback. I used to play running back. Your boy right here, all-star. I threw several touchdowns. I ran, actually I used to play, what is that, special team? The kickoff return team. I was in the back, kicked the ball to me, boom, and I ran several times from one end all the way to the other, and nobody ever touched me. I was too fast. I think it was like window rock, but like, let's pretend I was doing a kickoff return. I was on the kickoff return team. I was running this way. It literally happened like right here. And there's this dude who ran in from this side, and he was trying to tackle me, but he grabbed my mask. My face went this way, and then he grabbed my mouthpiece, and then he tore my mouthpiece out. I felt that my mouth was bleeding. I was trying to look for my teeth, that is, and then he knocked out my tooth, like the fake tooth came out, and I was trying to find it right here. It was really fun. I went to school in that middle school, went to school in that high school. Jaboni, 342. Desi, oh, it makes slime. Slime. Sir, go quick, Baby Yoda. 3, 4. Hey. Some people. Alright, so this right here was the first elementary school that I've been to. So back in the day, I went to school here in 4th grade and in 5th grade. Two of my cousins were walking right here, and then we were walking, and then all we heard was so we turned around real fast, and then there was a freaking dog, a mean dog running after us. So we hurried up and took off, and we ran all the way toward that fence over there. And when we hit that fence, we all jumped on the fence. We crawled all the way on top of the fence, and then we're standing on top of the fence for a long time. Or sitting on top of the fence for a long time. This is where I went to elementary and where I played as a little. Classrooms were in here. There's several classrooms there. And they used to call me Booger Face, and they made fun of my clothes. It was horrible. But got older. They weren't calling me Booger Face no more. They were trying to be all up in my booger face, if you know what I mean. Is where I got into my first official fight as a little boy. Like, he used to be like this small, and for some reason I used to be really scared of him because he was a bully for me, and he used to pick on me every time I go into class. He used to come up to me and push me, and he used to say, "West side this and west side that," and he used to call me names. I'd like to send out a very special message for you if you're watching. I'd like for you to call me out again, and I want to fight you. Let's do this, man. Let's meet right here at the same spot where you bullied me, and let's hash it out, bro.
I don't think that's gonna happen, Uncle.
This is where I went to middle school. This is where I went to high school and dropped out. Let's go. This is where I got bit by a dog. This is the little reservation neighborhood I got chased with a knife on Halloween night. I remember it like it was yesterday. This is where 99% of wives and husbands get cheated on here in Pinon, Arizona. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Gap Store. This is where everybody from Touch Heat, Burnt Corn, Blue Gap get their munchies. This is where I went to preschool. It's in Blue Gap, and that's the church that I used to go to when I was elementary and middle school. And that over there is the chapter house. Now, the thing about the chapter house is that they swear they help the community, but for some reason they excluded my whole family. For some reason they never help us out. So I want to send a special shout out to the Blue Gap chapter house. I want to remind you that the money that is there to help people is to help people, and not only people that you know and that you want to help. There's actually community members out here that need some support and need some of that money that you have stashed there. Don't be stingy with it. Don't be biased. Be fair. Do the job that you were meant to do, which is help the people. All right? Now, you're sitting on a lot of cash. We all know that you are. There's a lot of things that you could do with it. Just do the work, all right? Let me see. I don't know. I don't remember how far back, but this is where we were born. I mean, this is where we were raised. We had the house, we had the tool shack, we had the horse corral. Every single morning we had to run from here all the way that way when the bus is coming, meet the bus. Bus would come pick us up and then drive us. And then at night, drop us off here. And it took us probably like 2 hours and 30 minutes just to get to school. Cool, because my mom always used to have food like breakfast for us and then dinner for us like every single time. On the weekends, she make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So my plan in the future is to have a house here. I want to build my home in this area. I don't know how soon that's gonna happen, but when I do, my house will be right here, right next to my mom's house. And then some of you remember that chow from the res steak style or steaks res style. I used this chow and I made the food in there, threw the ball really far, and it passed the outhouse. And then we had a race from here to get the ball. And I was running in front of him. He gave me a little head start, so we're running. And then right when I got to the door, I grabbed the door of the outhouse, and then I turned this way, and he tackled me. Boom, really hard, and we flew on the other side of the outhouse. And once we hit the ground, I landed like this on the floor, and then on your dad, he squished me. And then he broke my collarbone right here. Well, we broke my collarbone. And then when I broke the collarbone, I was laying right there for a long time, and then grandma ran out there because I was crying, and then they took me to the hospital. All right, so on a whole different occasion, me, their dad, and my cousin, we had a little BB gun fight right here. So there was a little the shack house used to be right here. So I had one of those ones when you go. So my brother had one in his pants, BB gun here. Then he had another BB gun, and my other cousin had another BB gun. I have no idea why the hell we were shooting each other with a BB gun, but we were. It was him and my cousin. They were hiding behind the house, and I was hiding behind the wheelbarrow. There was a wheelbarrow in here, and I was sitting in. I was pumping it, and I pumped it like I don't know, several times. I'd say about 50, right? And then I put my head over and I was pointing it this way. So, look, like stand right there. And then his hand was right here. You could barely see his hand. His hand was like this, sticking out. And he was like gonna get ready to go like this, but his hand was sticking out. And I was standing on that side and I was pointing at his hands. And then I shot his hand. The BB went into his hand right here. And it went all the way in here, and it got stuck right here. So it went there, and then the blood just went like it was. His blood was like coming out, and then Grandma again got mad at us, and she's like, she took all the BB guns, and then she took them to that little dumpster we had right there. She put it in there, and then she burned all of our BB guns that day. All right, so. Also, when I was a young boy, I wanted to become a bull rider. And me and my brother used to get on this thing, and we used to ride this like we used to practice riding it. I don't even think I could get on it anymore, but we're gonna have to try. I don't know how I used to get on. Oh shit! Whoa. Okay. Just like this. Oh. Oh. Like tie. What the hell is that thing called? I don't know, but we would tie our hand down, and one of us used to spin it really hard. And then I guess we're supposed to go like this. Squeeze with our leg. Cool. Boom. See that? Still got it. Oh shit. But I got on one bull in there. The bull bucked me off and fell on my head, and I never got on another bull again. This right here is home to me. Even though we don't come out here too often. That's my grandma's house right there. Today when me and my nephew were driving, we ran into a freaking cow. And that cow destroyed my car. Hit this whole area off. Took off the mirror. Destroyed it. Now, I want to send a special message to everybody out there who has livestock, cows, horse, sheep. Y'all need to get your ish together and get your damn livestock off of the road. People literally die because you want to own a cow or a horse or a sheep and you don't even take no care of it. What kind of crap is that? If you're gonna own livestock, make sure you watch after your livestock and keep it off the road to be. Me and my nephew could have gotten seriously injured if we went head on with that damn cow. Cows should have not been on the road in the first place. So if you have livestock, if you have cows, horses, please be responsible and take care of your horse, your cows, and your sheep. Take care of them like you would take care of yourself and your kids or whatever. Just make sure they stay off of the road. Keep your damn cows off the road, all right? We need all these kids out here to be safe. We still got lives to live. We still got things to do. And there's no point in anybody losing their life over a damn cow or a damn horse or a damn sheep. Be responsible and do your duty as a livestock owner and chase them into the corral and make sure they're off of the roads. Very simple, very easy. All right? Alright, good morning YouTube. We're in the hotel room and we are literally going to rehearse. We're just setting up right here. All the plugins and everything. Microphone. Alright, everybody come on this way, Let's get off the bleachers, man. Let's get off the bleachers. I didn't have to do this part. I'm just doing it just because I want to show some love to you guys and girls, alright? I'm going to stand right here on this chair, so go ahead, feel free to come up closer, alright? This song right here is called Lonely Toad. Yo. Mic check, 1, 2. Yo. I pray to God like I never done before. I wanna break the rules, but it's all been done before. I'm asking all these questions for my life directions. Can't you feel the pain through my face expressions? The lessons, the passions, confessions. God, what's your plans, dog? What are your intentions? Can't you open up the gates to heaven? Or I'ma have to meet your father angel by the intersection. I'm a lonely toad on the patio. I've only ever known savages, Pinocchios. I miss my baby, yo. My head hangs low. That villa on the radio, no Lambos and Navajos. On the squash and pistachios. Potatoes and Tabasco, that's the ratio. No mix to the planes and the Raffahos. Need to be on airplanes and these cameos. Everybody put your hands up like this. Everybody say, oh, Homicino. Oh, Homicino. Oh, Homicino. Oh, Homicino. Now put your hands up like this. Yeah. I'm living on the road as a lonely toad. I'm crawling out 6 feet home. In the marketplace trying to sell my soul. I'm passing Arizona to New Mexico. I see them in the mirror, man, they're coming for my soul. That's in my soul show, written on the bankroll. They know I'm booking shows. It's time to call the reaper. I've been dreaming about the streets. There's no protection from creator. I've been going way too deep. Either baby with the paper or slay me with the tooling on this paper. The making feature maker. My homies on the bleachers. Make you all believers. See for little preachers. I'ma see ya when I see ya. Man, it's on a mission for cheese. You wanna trap mouse. Sucker souls tight like chastity belts. I got the type of flows that'll make the galaxies melt. Find the solution, cause time runs out. The